Okay, so let's talk about it. This is Monday, the 16th. This is start of not day two, part two of the reading vlog for June. Let me explain what is going on. So, I just came back from part one of my conference. Then our next session starts at 1:30. I need to leave my hotel in like 5 minutes. So I need to talk about a couple things, go over a couple things really fast. Okay, so last night I finished Wrong by Jana Haston, something like that. It was a reread for me. I don't know. Maybe I was too naive in giving the ratings when I first read it. It's more of a 3-star for me. I rated it when I first read it. I think it was a 4-star. I bumped it down to a 3-star. It's an older book, so you can look up the gist. So what's her name? So it's between Dr. Logan, Luke, something like that, and the girl's name. I don't remember what the name is, but she's a virgin heroine. She's in college. She's doing everything for the first time, that type of thing. She needed to get birth control and went to the clinic to get the birth control. The doctor, she finds out that he's a doctor, and she normally sees him when he comes to the Grind Me coffee shop to get his coffee on a certain day. So she finds out that she's a doctor. He's filling her, making sure that all of her reproductive systems are where they're supposed to be, if they're healthy, if there is anything abnormal, whatever. He put a finger inside her, she had an orgasm, and everything goes from there. He said that she wasn't going to be his long-term girlfriend. Come find out later down in the book, later on, she ends up being his girlfriend and whatnot. It's an okay book. It's very short. It only took me like 4 hours to read on audio, so yeah. So I am going to end it here. I'll be back in about 3 hours, and then you'll see me take a trip in San Diego because I need to go pick up things from Target, get food, come back, and hopefully get other things started. So I'll see you guys in the next update. Peace. Okay, so I last picked up where I had to go to another meeting. So I just came home and I went to get dinner, and then I had to pick up some pain medication because I've been in this room since Friday night and my back is killing me. So I needed to pick up some aspirin and some BioFreeze like patches so I can put on my back so my back would stop hurting. Plus the chairs that we sit in aren't that great chairs. Like, my butt does not fit on them is what I mean. But tonight I'm hoping to get reading done. I started, what did I just start? Mafia Mistress by Mia Fellini, something like that. Filoni, something. I know I started that book. I'm not too far in. I think I'm only like 2% in. Like, I read a little bit before I left for my meeting, and then when I was out to dinner, I didn't have the audiobook downloaded, so I downloaded a different audiobook and started Full Service by Cora Rose, and that is one of my summer TBRs, so I started that one. And that book is super short. Like, the audiobook's only 4 hours long, so that one I'm super excited to read. I might start from the very beginning because I was kind of distracted at BJ's when I was reading it. So I'm going to jump in the shower because I need to jump in the shower. I need to wash my hair. I need to put the patches on my back so my back will stop hurting just a little bit. And you might see me with wet hair and whatnot. So I'll see you guys in the next update. Bye. Good morning from San Diego, day 2. Let me explain what's going on. I said last time I was gonna read, didn't read at all. I went to bed because my back was killing me, so I did that, and then I gotta go to my BFF so she can put on a BioFreeze pain thing so I can make it through the day. So I'll see you guys when I get back. Bye. Okay, so we are back from day 2 of AVID. So I'm at the AVID conference here in San Diego, and right now I am reading, what am I reading? I'm reading Full Service by Cora Rose, and it's kind of interesting. I've read the first chapter, and first chapter cracks me up. So here's the deal. So it's Everly, and Everly is the male TA, and the professor's name is Silas. So supposedly they met at a sex club, something along the lines of that, and Everly gave Silas a lap dance, and Silas came in his pants, and it was like the hardest he's ever came, blah blah blah. And what is hilarious is that he didn't know that he was a student until he shows up in his office introducing himself as his TA. So that is what is hilarious. We'll see how it goes. I'm 9% in, so this is a really fast book because I only have 4 hours and 2 minutes left, and there's only 249 pages in the ebook. I'm drinking a soda. I'm drinking Pepsi because I have a headache and I need some caffeine, and my back is killing me, so I'm trying to sit straight and be as comfy as possible because my back hurts. I do need to take ibuprofen for my back pain, but I'm not taking it until closer to when I have to go to the convention center here in San Diego. But let me go over, I did go to Barnes & Noble yesterday, and when I went to Barnes & Noble, I got Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and supposedly it's a retelling of Cinderella, but in a different view. So I'm super excited to read this. I have it. It's on Hoopla in my library, so I'm going to pick it up and read the book as I read it. So I'm hoping to read it within the next week. That is my hope. And I cannot get enough of this cover. It is super gorgeous. Cannot wait for the rest of the books too. So I'm hoping if I like this one, I'm going to read the rest of them. That is my hope. But I'm going to sit here. You're going to watch me as I read in the hotel room. I did not have room service come in because helicopter is flying over, and you could probably hear it, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, so you probably see the messy room part over here. I didn't really make the bed this morning. Well, yeah, and I didn't have room service come in, or the cleaning service people to come in, because I didn't want them to clean my room because I didn't want to put my camera away because I had to do that yesterday. And so I'm going to sit here until I have to leave. I don't remember what time so the general session is at 1:30, so I'm going to get about a good 30 minutes of reading in. Not 30. Technically 20-ish minutes of reading before everything. So I'm going to be reading on my phone, which means I'm going to have to charge it. So I'm going to have to pull out my computer so I can charge it as I read it, because it is almost dead. It will be dead because I'm using that to read. So, alright. So here we go. Okay, so welcome back to the update. My hair is a little bit all over the place. That's okay. Okay, so we have book mail to go over. I bought some books for my birthday. My birthday is not until tomorrow, but we are going to open up book mail early so I can check out my books now. So I have this lovely package. It's from Julia Olivia. If I can open it. Okay, so if the lighting is a little bit different, my brother and I are trying out different types of lighting to see what works better for me. And the camera is not usually in its normal spot. It's a little bit different this time. So, yeah. Okay. So, making sure that my address is not shown. Okay, so first book. Okay, the first book I got is Out with the Tide. And this one is from Julia Olivia. I gave this one 3 stars, if I remember correctly. Not as good as the first one, but that's okay. So when you open this up, I get some stickers. So I get this sticker. I get this one. And then I get this one. If you know what all these stickers mean, you know. And then I get this pretty bookmark. I might have to move my light because my light is making me a little frustrated. And then I get this postcard type of thing. So let me move my light down. We're gonna try this. So hopefully it gives me better lighting. than what I originally had. So, okay. So, last book I showed was this with the goodies inside. And then when you open it up, I did ask for Julia to personalize it. So when you open it, it's going to look something like this. So I'm super excited. I love these covers. So also a reason why I got it. Okay, so next one is On Midnight Shores by Julia Olivia. So this one I have not read yet. I cannot actually wait to read this. So I might not understand exactly what all the stickers mean. But when you open it, I did get it personalized again. So let me show you what stickers we got. So we got this sticker. We have this one. We have this one. And then you have the pretty bookmark that looks something like this. And then she gave me this to show me her books that she has. I almost have the Honeywood Fun Park series done. I read the first 2 books. I need to read Our Ride to Forever and then Their Free Fall at Last. She doesn't have all the audiobooks out, so I haven't finished reading them. So, yeah. So I did that. So that's the reason why I haven't finished it. And then I have, hopefully I just didn't ruin them. I have book mail from Rebecca Genshak. And I'm actually super excited because she posted this on Instagram. And I thought I missed out on these books. And you'll understand why in a few seconds. Okay. Pink. Okay. I'm hoping they're not damaged because they didn't wrap them in anything. So I'm a little nervous. Just a little bit, you know? Okay, so. And this first one. It is. Okay, so I didn't get the other PR boxes of the other ones as everything is flying. So I got Burnout. Okay, the lighting is making me mad actually. Well, we're just going to deal with it for this one. Okay, so I got Burnout and it looks something like this. And it has the foiling that I wanted to match my other ones. It did get damaged in shipping, which makes me a little mad, but that's okay. So when you open it, she did personalize it to me. Yeah. And then like here are the cover, whatever they want to call it, the end pages to it. Okay, so I did get Burnout to match the rest of my dang, that got really beat up. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to live with it. And then that's my shipping address, which so glad I didn't get on camera. Okay, and then the last one is this one. And I got the playbook with the foiling to match the rest. I'm super excited because these are the only Rebecca Genshak books I have. And this is the series I started, if I remember correctly, this is the series I started reading by her. So these are my first books that I read by her. So I'm super excited. And I'm trying to open it. Okay, so when you open it, it's what this looks like, and then this is what this is. It says hold on to your panties. If you know, you know. But I'm super excited to have these books. They'll be going on my bookshelf. So that's what that looks like. Let's talk about, if I can find my phone, because my phone is messed up. Not all messed up. It is all messed up because I have to fix it because I cracked it really good when I was down in San Diego, and there's a big chunk of my excuse me, my screen protector gone. So I gotta be careful of not cutting myself. But we need to talk about the books that I have read since I came back from San Diego. So, and I have my back hurts because obviously when you go on vacation, you don't sleep in your bed. So my back is hurting a little bit. So I got a patch on there, and my chair isn't as comfy as it usually is. So I have a cushion in the back to help my back out. Okay, so let me go over the books because they're all in Goodreads, because I did update that but didn't update my other apps. So okay, so I believe I mentioned I was reading Full Service from Cora Rose. I read it. I finished it on the way home on Wednesday. So I gave that one 3 stars. Was it anything spectacular? No. It was definitely different than the other MM books I have read, which was great. It's different in that way. Then, no joke, I went on a binge. And I read these books. Last week-ish, the last 3-4 days. I started on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, once I finished Full Service on the ride home, because I was driving myself, so I was listening to the audiobook, I started Mafia Mistress by Millie Finelli. Hope I said it right. You know, this girl butchers everything. Okay, gave it 4 stars. I actually like this book. What happens is that she was supposed to marry Fatso's son, which he ended up liking her more and broke up that part of the agreement, and so he wanted her to marry him. And this is Francesca, which she also goes by Frankie. She moves from Toronto, Canada to Italy to be with him and learn everything. So it was actually way different. What was also really sad about this book is her father kind of just said, "You're not part of the family. You were X'd out because of what's it called? She wasn't a virgin when she married Fatso." And so, and I'm probably butchering his name as well. Sorry. But it does leave on a cliffhanger. You have to go into book 2. Book 2 is Mafia Darling. Okay, so to be honest, I don't think there should have been a second book. Okay, and a duet. I think it should have been a little bit of a longer of a first book, because Mafia Darling wasn't as good as the first book. So the first book I rated 4 stars. Second one I rated 3 stars. Okay, so 'cause I had to find out what happened. So it's a continuation on Mafia Mistress. Lives on a cliffhanger. Not gonna go into much detail because don't want to spoil the first book. Okay, I skipped the third book because I did not like the bad guy named Enzo in book 1 and book 2, so I skipped it. You can read it. It's Enzo and Gia, which is one of Frankie's sisters. Okay. Reason why I started this series is because I really wanted to read this book. I really wanted to read Mafia Target. Mafia Target is an MM romance between Giulio and, how do you say his name? Alicio. I think that's how you say it. I'm so bad at names, it's not even funny. Okay, so these are 2 males. So we found out in the first book, Giulio is actually gay, he likes men, so his father let him leave and then do his own thing, from the mafia. And so he goes, and come to find out, he is being targeted by many different people. And then Alicio, I'm not going to say too much because it spoils everything in the first two books that I read. So Alicio is an assassin. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so he's an assassin. He's a hitman for hire. Alicio was actually targeted to kill Julio, and they fall in love. I actually like it. It's super cute. I don't like it's the conflict, the third act breakup bull crap that you have in most of the books. Okay, just get through the third act breakup. It's really good. I liked it. I gave this one 4 stars. Okay, then after that, this is the next book I wanted to read in this series. So the next book in the series is, I did tell you, Julio is Fatso's son. This is the one that Frankie was supposed to marry. Backing up just a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, because I have so much to talk about. Okay, Mafia Virgin is the 5th book and the last book in the series. Okay, so this is Frankie's sister and her last sister, Emma. So she is forced to marry, God, I'm not going to say his name right. Giamacco? He goes by Mo. Okay. His nickname is Mo. We're going to call him Mo because I can't say the Italian word. So we're going to call him Mo. Emma and Mo are forced to marry in this book. He finds out that she's a virgin, and she is very different when it comes to other virgins. So she's very curious and everything else because she's wanting to become a doctor. That's why. So she loves everything about the body. So if you know what I'm leading to, that's what I'm leading to. Okay, so other things in this book. He's pierced. She didn't know that until one of the times that they were giving each other pleasure. It was actually really cute. And yeah, so can't talk about too much because it spoils everything else, but just know that that's what this book is all about. Okay, what I want to read next is, oh yeah, and I gave that 4 stars. I am jumping all over the place and I'm so sorry. Okay, the next book I want to read is my annotated version of The Fine Print. I want to read this book and read it with my annotations because I haven't read this book in 2 years. So I'm super excited and cannot wait to read it and reread my annotations because we'll find out if my annotations hold up, because this is the first book I actually annotated ever. And so this is what my annotations look like. So yeah, we'll find out. So this is the next book I plan to read. I finished Mafia Virgin this morning. I only had 6 minutes left. Do I know why I didn't finish it last night? Yes, I do know why I didn't finish it last night. I didn't feel good. So I got sick at church. So when I got sick at church, what I mean by there was no AC on in the church, and church was pretty full, and so I got sick at church. And when I came home, I took a shower and just relaxed to make sure I did not get sick. So this is the next book I'm going to read. I will be reading it, the physical book. I'm going to have to actually make sure I don't ruin the spine because it matches my spines up here. So that being said, I also did some moving around in my bookshelves because I wanted to put my bobblehead of my favorite hockey player up, and so I had to do some moving around, and I was getting tired of just looking at the box in my room, and I actually want to see the bobblehead more. Okay, so that is my plan. You might see me read this in the next couple days because this is my plan. We're supposed to have Father's Day today, so I don't know how much reading I will do. We're going over to my grandma's house, so I don't know if I will be reading a different book. Probably I'll be reading a different book. I'll probably be reading Harry Potter, the first book, which is right here. So I'll be reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone today on my own at my grandma's house. So yeah, that is my plan. So is to read this book and read this book. This is on my TBR for this month. I don't think I've done so good on my TBR this month. So yeah, I think that's it. I have rambled on too long. Yay. Oi, say hi for the vlog. Oh my god, bro.
Damn, that's diabolical.
Okay, so we're reading. Do I know what I'm reading? No. But this needs to go away. Shut up, bro. We might read Harry Potter.
You have been warned.
This is the crap I have to deal with. No. What if somebody walks in? Oh my gosh. Okay, so don't know what we're reading because I finished my book this morning. So yeah, guess you guys will find out. Okay, so my hair is all messed up. Okay. What we are going to do in this like little update is you're going to see me do some reading. I'm going to start reading my reread of Fine Print. I actually got all my lighting to work this time, so it should be better than what it was, and I do apologize in the last update. Lighting was terrible. That was my bad. Okay, so you're going to watch me read this. This is my annotated version of it. So it's pretty tabbed up and everything. So we're going to reread it. I want to reread it with my annotations because I haven't read it and I've given it to people to let them read it. If you're watching, you know who you are. So we're gonna do that. I just finished my mid-year freakout tag that I gotta record tomorrow because I got some books coming in tomorrow on my birthday that I'm going to unbox so I can actually use those books in the video for tomorrow. So that is my plan. I'm gonna read hopefully a little bit of it tonight. I haven't been feeling well today. Found out why I was sick yesterday and today, and the salad that we had was brand new and it had mold on it. Didn't know that, so I got sick from that. So my stomach has not been feeling great. So I'm gonna start reading. I'm gonna put my headphones on. I'm actually going to change out my battery because now I'm down to 2 bars and I was at 3 bars earlier. So I need to change out the battery and then we will get started. So you're going to see me do some
nice transitions. I'll see you guys when I want to talk to you guys. So, let me explain this. So I bought new headphones because I had JBLs for about a year and a half. The buttons on the headphones stopped working, so I bought Candy School, not Candy Crush. That's the game. Candy School, whatever that brand is. Okay, and I didn't like the part up here, so I bought something. Or I didn't like it. It hurt my head. Let me just say it that way. I bought something to help give me more cushion up top because the other one I didn't like. So, don't know what these are called, but these are my new headphones I've been using for the last like 2-3 months. Let's just say I think I've had them since December. Maybe. I don't know. But these are my new headphones that I use to listen to music. I can adjust the bass accordingly. Love them. They have about 50 hours of charge time before I have to recharge them, which is great. So, let's read it. It's already on my Kindle app, so my Kindle app can keep track of where I'm at. That's when I do it, but I'm going to read it with my book. So, yay! Okay, here we go. Oh, I was reading Harry Potter. I did start that book today. I read part of my TBR for this month is to read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So I'm 7% in. I think I'm on chapter 2. To be honest, it's actually way different than how I remember it when I was a child. So, but I'm laughing at all the parts. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm thinking of like the movie while I'm reading the book. It's kind of funny. But we're going to start reading the fine print. Let me stop yapping. And then you guys can listen to the music, whatever you're going to be doing. So you can read, you can do whatever you want. But I am going to put some music on the background, sit back, relax, and enjoy me reading or watch me read. It might be a fast up version of it, but hope you guys enjoy it. Bye, guys. so let's talk about the fine print. Yay! Okay, so I am starting chapter 13. So if you don't know what this is about, this is Zara and Rowan's book. So Rowan got a letter from his grandpa. His grandfather passed away and he has to do certain things in order to get his shares of the company. And he works at Dreamland. It's technically like a Disneyland, but he needs to renovate Dreamland so it becomes better in his eyes. And Zara did like, if you go to Disneyland, you go to the Bibbidi Boppity Boo boutique, and she does the hair, the makeup, and everything for the little girls to become whatever princess they want to become. So she had that job. She did like this portal thing that tells or allows employees to bring their ideas out and about to the people in the creator department, and it caught the eye of one of the creators. The creators then gave it to Rowan, and she becomes on the creator team, and she is gonna be on there hoping to fix the park. So it's their romance, and their first kiss is hilarious and kind of funny on how it happens. And so I'm about that far in. So there's .436 pages, and it's 8:45, and I've been reading for a while. Well, I read and then I stopped because I had to help my parents, and then I came back and read. I'm hoping to read for another 15 minutes. I'm not probably going to get as far as I want, but we'll find out. But that's what I have for the fine print, which is probably one of my favorite books from Lauren Asher. This is one of my favorite books from her. That and Redeemed are my favorite books from her. So yeah, and then her books just keep getting longer and longer and longer. They're all right here. Besides her Formula One is behind my chair. So, and reading this with my annotations is kind of funny because I can't remember what some of my tabs are, and so I gotta go back and look at my tabs. And some of them like some of my tabbing, I have like one of these tabs that said cute and sweet, and I'm like one of my tabs is not cute and sweet, and I don't even know where it's at. And it should be more of funny. Like I should have my funny tab on it, not cute and sweet, because the part I highlighted is kind of funny. So I don't know what I was doing. I think it's this one. Yeah, cute and sweet. But the part that I have cute and sweet isn't really cute and sweet. It's more of the funny part. So in the back of the book, it talks about she submitted a proposal drunk, and that's the scene we're talking about. That is kind of funny, and so I don't know why I put cute. So yeah, this was me 2 years ago. I have the itch to other things I have an itch to do is having my pens next to me and like doodling like hearts and making other like annotations in it, because as I'm reading this. Again, I haven't read it since 2023. So 2023. There is stuff that I want to write in it, but I'm too lazy to go get my stuff. So, yeah. I think I will be done reading tonight because I'm tired. My back hurts. I need to go stretch on our massage chair because I don't want to go pay money to go to the chiropractor. So yeah. So we're gonna leave it here. I appreciate you guys stopping by for this update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Okay, so we are doing this now. Didn't get to read today. Didn't get to do anything. The only time I did read was I listened to Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, going to Starbucks this morning to get my free drink. Did that today. The rest of the day looks like this. So, come home. No, before I came home, I got a shower, whatnot. I get, the doorbell rang, and it was our neighbor, and he was like, got a water leak. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, come out here and look. And then we have this big ass water leak from our pipes. I was like, great. So I had to call my dad, get that done, and then my dad needed to work on it tonight. So after I got my free Starbucks on my birthday, what I did, it took us like an hour, but we had to dump out all this water that was in this big ass hole out. We had to dump it all out. Took 5 to 6 wheelbarrows that I pretty much filled it up like a quarter of the way so I can roll it and then put it somewhere else, reuse the water, because there was a crap ton of water. And we did that, and then the leaking from the water pipe was like kept leaking pretty bad, and so, well, I thought I turned off the main water line by the curb, and I called my grandpa. I'm like, I only gotta do it a quarter of a turn, right? And he's like, yep, you should be fine. My dad comes home and he turns on the hose. I was like, Dad, there shouldn't be any water. He's like, oh, you're right. And no joke, he turns on the hose, and it is spewing a lot of water. Like, it's not supposed to. And he's like, you said you turned off the main water line. I said, I did. Pop said turn a quarter of a turn. And he's like, well, you gotta turn it like halfway. So go from 12 o'clock and turn it all the way down to 6 o'clock. And I was like, oh, okay. So we had to do that, and then we had to fix the pipe because the pipe was so bad. So what I'm trying to get at is I haven't done any reading except for when I went and picked up my Starbucks today. Plus I got goodies on my birthday, and so I get to open them now. Bed's not even done because I was supposed to make my bed, and I only was able to wash the mattress cover and then like the sheet, and that's all I was able to do today. And I'm peeling from SeaWorld, so I would like to open up my goodies. Because I got them in, and I would like to open a present on my birthday. So that's what I would like to do. So that is what we're going to do. So in this one, it says something like this. So what does it say? He's not your baby, he's an employee. So this is something I got from Amelia Rossi. So I pre-ordered this. When the heck did I pre-order this? I pre-ordered this back in March. No. April? think I pre-ordered it in April. So, well, I bought this. So she did not send it to me. I bought it. And oh my goodness. This is actually secured a different way than I'm used to. Okay. So I got this and it's personalized to me. I love her handwriting. Love her handwriting. So it's personalized to me. So super excited. And then I got an envelope. So in this envelope I have I guess a nameplate. And then I got Noodle. And I don't remember the cat's name from his Juliet. And then I got artwork, which is really cute and sexy. So pretty excited. So I can show you those. Can't show you all of them because there is not safe artwork to show. So I don't get in trouble by YouTube. So figured that. So I'm super excited. And then I got his Juliet, and these are special editions. It should be signed. No, it's not. It's not personalized. I wish I did get it personalized, but that's okay. So I got this one, and then I got the gold foiling that looks like this. So, and it's foiled, and this is the back side, and yeah, I got them to go with my other two from his Cicero. So I got those. All right, now let's open up this one. I have been waiting for this one for a while. At one point I was like, I'm never gonna get this book, but I was like, maybe it fell through, and it didn't, which I'm sort of glad it did not fall through. But I got this book. Holy cow. They taped it really good. And I'm actually kind of glad they taped it this good, because I would actually be mad if this actually got ruined in shipment. Alright. So all bubble wrap in the world. You guys will see it first before I do. So I got Praise by Sarah Kate. Yay! Okay, so here's the special edition. It has sprayed edges, and then it says "Good Girl" here. And oh, it's actually, and it's beveled. So, oh, I can't show you what's inside because it is not safe at all. Wowzers. Okay. It is digitally, looks like it's digitally signed. Maybe. No. It is not digitally signed, but I love this. This is one of my favorite books. I'm super excited. Oh yeah, and then this is the back. I totally forgot. Holy cow. I'm actually really glad I got this. Oh my goodness. Okay. So each of the chapters either has like a saying or not safe artwork. So I actually cannot wait to see all this. Like, dang. Okay. And summer's going by way too fast. I can tell you that. So, happy birthday to me. With my wonderful editions, limited editions, special editions, whatever you want to call it, books. So I'm super excited. So I will see you guys in the next update.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you said, anywhere.
Okay, so welcome back to the reading vlog update for June, and it's gonna be the last update for June. So we need to talk about the couple of books that I finished when I came back from San Diego. We'll find out if I remember any of them, because normally I don't remember any of the books I read. So let's talk about it. Next thing I did is I did the Executive Office series by Tal Bauer. So, Enemies of the State is the first book in the series. It is between Jack, who is the president, and his Secret Service person named Ethan, and it's their romance. And there is 3 books to this series, so it's enemies of my enemy of my enemy, and I gave that one 3 stars, and then Enemy Within, which I gave 2 stars. To be honest, I don't know if this series had to be 3 books. It was way too stinking long, and I just ended up skimming. To be honest, I really didn't read Enemies Within, because I was only skipping to the parts where it only talked about Jack and Ethan, but it also talked about many other characters within that book, so I didn't read all of it. Okay, then I finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That was my reread. I haven't read Harry Potter since I was a child. I gave it 4 stars. Okay, it's Harry Potter. What do you expect? Okay, next thing I read was Barbarian's Heart, and I gave this 3 stars. So this is, whose book is this? This is Stacy and Pajav. I don't know how to say his name. But, so this is after the earthquake in the last book, and Pajav, I don't remember. He lost his memory and forgot that he was married and had a child. So the book is all about him reconnecting with his lover, technically. All right. I read that book, gave that one 3 stars. That's part of the Ice Planet Barbarian series. And then I read Scandals of the Father by Zoe Blake. The only reason I read this book was because Wander was on the book cover, and to be honest, it was a normal mafia type of book where it was technically enemies to lovers type of thing. The main female character did not like the main male character, and just to be warned, there is some trigger warnings about, like, she gets beat up by her her stepbrother and her stepfather in the book. And just FYI, there is trigger warnings about that. So if you want to read this book, make sure you look up your trigger warnings. To be honest, it's not anything spectacular. I gave it 3 stars. If you like mafia romances, this is not a bad book. It takes on a little bit of a different side to things. So yeah. So I did read that book, and then I finished that up in the end of June. I was supposed to read Home Run Proposal by Marion Moore, and this one, she was a virgin heroine. She's never been kissed, that type of thing. And the main male character is a bad boy, technically. And I don't even know how far I got in. I got in a couple of chapters and didn't like how the story was going. So the direction it was going was not the way I wanted to, and it was just cringe worthy to me. So yeah. I don't know if I'm going to actually read the rest of the series now, because I didn't get through the first one. So book 1 I didn't get through. And I'm actually glad I did not buy these books, because I almost bought the books because I loved the covers. So, I will probably not read the rest of the series. Let me know in the comments if I should try to pick this book back up. Maybe I do a soft DNF. I don't know. I just did not like the writing. It was just cringeworthy, and I wasn't really interested. So, let me know if I should read it. That is it for this reading vlog. What I would like to say is, as I slump down in my chair, I appreciate every single one of you stopping by and joining me for this vlog. This is way overdue because I was supposed to have this done and up a long time ago. Time got out of hand, and you will know sooner rather than later. Something happened in my life and everything took a turn, so everything's changing. So what I would like to say is thank you so much for sticking around. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.